Hey guys, ILene Vick here for Teaching Adult Coloring with ILene Vick. It is Tuesday, January 6th at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, and I am live. It is week 2 of 2026, and in my neck of the woods it is currently 56 degrees with a high of 59 and a low of 49. Welcome to my broadcast. I am here for the next 3 hours for coloring, companionship, chat, friendship, giggles and laughs, pretty pictures, and the what, the how, and the why of adult coloring. In other words, I show you what I'm doing, I show you how I'm doing it, and I explain why I did what I did. Welcome to my YouTube peeps who come in and chat with me. That is always delightful. Welcome to my YouTube peeps who watch this broadcast after the fact, which I know a majority of you do. And welcome to my Facebook peeps who'll see this broadcast when I download it into my group, Teaching Adult Coloring with ILene Vick. All right, so let me get you some links. There's our buddy colors. Here's our Coloring January Jubilee. Here is our Disney Celebrations. And here is our ring-a-ding. All right. So there's all the links that you need to know about. Let's see who's popped in so far. Hello, Angel. Hello, Miss Karen. And hello to everybody else that's here. Hello, Janie. All right, so tonight I'm going to be working on my snow globe. Janie asked me to do this out of Coloring January Jubilee. I showed you last night how to do a space sky. I think this project is turning out well. I'm happy with it. I think this is going to look really terrific when it's done. Janie, you're happy with what you're doing so far? Good. And then our next project is out of our Disney Celebrations book. And we are doing Alice in Wonderland. Which is somewhere in here. There we go. And last night I was working on the night sky over the top. Now, I don't want you to be intimidated by these books. In fact, just the opposite. I'd like you to use them as teaching tools because you have the image to the left that shows all the colors. And it's just a matter of you emulating what you're seeing to the left to put on the right. Janie did the Mad Hatter's Tea Party and did a really good job. All right, so we'll get back to that. Let me get our snow globe going. So guys, how was everybody's day today? Win, lose, or draw? I'm going to say draw. It's been quiet. Rania says draw. Janie says draw. Okay, good. Angry Bear says, went to see my therapist in person today, and the phone has been delivered. Yay! Well, hopefully Onyx will get that set up and she can get in here tonight. And Rhonda's asking me to explain ring-a-ding. Okay. So guys, if I could have your undivided attention for a moment, I would really appreciate that. Hello, Julie. Oh, you think the phone got there at the end of the day, so her home will probably give it to her tomorrow. Oh, bummer. Okay, let me explain ring-a-ding to you. So, we have what's called an affiliate link on Amazon. I am an affiliate member. And what that means is when I give you a link to something like a coloring book, if you use that link, our group gets a few pennies from that sale. Now, Amazon has it set up so that if you put one item in your shopping cart that is an affiliate item, everything else is credited as an affiliate sale. So what I did is I created an item that was ridiculously expensive, which is the ring. It's like $52,000. So what you do is when you go to buy on Amazon, you put that item in your cart. Now, obviously, you're not going to buy it. Then what you do is you put the rest of the items that you are going to buy in your cart. You start to do the checkout process. And just before you hit the buy button, you delete the ring. It still leaves the rest of the items credited as affiliate items. So you delete the ring and then you complete the sale. And everything else then is in that cart still is affiliate stuff. Rhonda, do you have an iPhone? Well, Julie, it doesn't matter if you forget to delete the ring because unless you have a credit line on your credit card of $52,000, the sale just won't go through. That's why I made it so expensive. So every time that you buy from Amazon, you can help the group. Yeah, Android doesn't matter. In your Amazon cart, you can always bring something in and just say save for later. Rhonda, do you have a contacts app on your phone? Okay, let me show you something that I've done. So in my contacts list, I've created a thing called Ring-a-Ding. And what I've done is I've put that affiliate link in my ring-a-ding in my contacts. So when I go to purchase on Amazon, I simply go to my contacts. I suppose I could put Amazon on there too, but ring-a-ding. I list an affiliate, and then what I do is I click on that, and it takes me to the ring. Does that make sense, Rhonda? And then you just say add to cart. And then you're good to go. And once you get into that habit, it's always a neat way to help the group. So anything that you buy gets credited. Okay. Let me get my paper towel. Let me get my scratch sheet. Angel, does that make sense about the ring? All right, here's my scratch sheet. And I am ready to go to continue coloring our snow globe. Squeak. Rhonda, I just made you a standard moderator. You can go ahead and put the link in to your broadcast. So Rhonda, go ahead and paste that link in. Angel, who are you talking to? What book are you going to work out of? All right, so let's continue with this. Last night I was working on the globe,